at it again. Gym Time 101 with your host, Robert Flagg with Flagg Fitness LLC. This is my lovely wife and NASM certified personal trainer, Renee Flagg. How are we doing today?
Good.
Awesome. What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about fear in the gym, specifically in the weight room. So today we want to talk about what our fears are in the gym, what our responses are to those fears, and then some solutions.
Right. So we have to first talk about what these specific fears are in the gym.
Yes.
So before we can get into that, we have to talk about what is fear. Fear is the emotional and psychological response to perceived threat that the body goes through. It's almost like that fight or flight sort of response.
Yeah, the key word there is perceived.
Perceived,
right?
yeah.
When it comes to the gym, it's a perceived threat. We are afraid of something that's not actually going to hurt us or harm us.
These specific gym fears, what are they? So it could be anywhere from feeling kind of unintelligent, fear of failure,
Fear of feeling judged.
right? Fear of wasting your time. So because we feel these fears, what are our responses? Like, what do we do to almost self-sabotage our experience in the weight room?
Right. So what are our responses to these fears? So I think a big thing that we see is you just don't go, right? We have that fight or flight response.
It's easy to separate yourself from something you don't understand or you're not completely comfortable with.
Yeah. Another thing that we do is we don't try. We go to the gym, we go into the weight room, but because there's a lot of unknown, we just don't try new things.
Really in particular with athletes or younger kids where they just want to goof around.
It's a defense mechanism.
Correct,
We
yeah.
don't try.
Right. We also don't commit, so we don't put forth 100% of the effort all the time because it leads into our next one. We don't want to fail. We're
Right.
afraid of failing.
I mean, what are some of the fears of failure in the gym? That we're going to do an exercise wrong and somebody's going to see it, or that we're going to maybe hurt ourselves doing something that's too heavy or that's too challenging.
So we want to transition into some solutions to these whys of why we feel this sort of fear in the gym. So the first one that comes to my mind is that uneducated feeling that you get. Whether it's you walk into the gym and you don't know what you're doing, you feel overwhelmed. So what are some things that you can do to educate yourself?
You can look up exercises and do a little bit of research.
There's also on the actual exercise machines,
Right.
if you're going to be doing a machine sort of
Right.
workout. Usually most of the machines will tell you how to do things correctly. Now a lot of people just don't even look at it because they don't even give it the time of day.
Another solution is if you are uneducated, maybe just accept that and hire somebody who is. That's what personal trainers are for. They have all that knowledge so that you don't have to go and seek it.
So another good asset that you have to educate yourself is social media, as long as you're smart about what you're viewing.
Yeah, absolutely. There are plenty of people that are on social media that post workouts of the week, workouts of the day. Just make sure you're being smart about it and you're following somebody who is a certified personal trainer. Another fear that we've discussed is when you don't have a plan. What are some solutions to not having a plan?
Sit down and plan your workout week.
Yeah.
So your Monday, Wednesday, Friday sort of deal, so that you have something physically written down on paper that your eyes can see, your brain can perceive, and then you could put into action. So I have a client that I've been seeing for a few years now, and she's a boss in the gym. She does everything you would ask of her, and even she has trouble when there's not a prescribed, written down workout for her to do on her own.
Yeah.
She walks to the gym and kind of draws a blank. I think even that happens with some of us.
I think it's a good idea to write down your specific exercises, how many reps, how many sets. Be very clear about what you're going to do so that when you get in there and you have this moment of panic, you don't have to. You've already have it all written out for you. It's all spelled out for you.
And if you're unwilling to do that, get on some sort of program, whether it's a 6-week or a 3-month sort of program.
If you have a program that's written out and spelled out for you, that takes away that element of fear.
Right, absolutely. So the last one is, I think sometimes we feel like we're being judged or like we're the center of the universe when we're in the gym, right?
Everyone is watching you.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's be honest, there are a lot of very good looking and fit people in the gym. That can be really intimidating when you're surrounded by beautiful people who know what they're doing. Even if they do something wrong, they look good doing it.
We want to tell you right now, you are not the center of the universe.
No.
Nobody is watching you. For the most part, there might be a few people watching a few other people, but for the most part, everybody is focused on themselves.
A good solution for that feeling like some people are watching you, like you're the center of attention, like you're being judged, is to go to the gym with a friend.
Share the load.
Share the load. Consider going to the gym with a friend. Find somebody else who has similar goals as you that can come to the gym and lift heavy things with you. I think it helps to put on your headphones, turn them on very loud, and just do your own thing.
Just do you, boo-boo.
Yeah, just do you, boo-boo. It just helps you get in your own space and kind of drown out the noise of what's going on around you.
So hopefully we shed some light on some of your fears of the gym and some potential solutions that you could take to counteract these fears. So remember, fear in the gym is often self-prescribed. It's also your own perception of it. So we appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you gained something from this.
Yeah.
And like always, we appreciate all of your
Comments?
support.
Yeah.
And if you want to comment, you can comment on the bottom. Oh. That's a wrap. I think we should start over completely.
No!
So we want to transition it. Hold on.
Do you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
That's very intimidating, and that
You mean
causes...
my car wheels with the weights attached to my feet? I'm not doing that correctly.
Yeah, that's not correct, but I let you do it because you're just so beautiful.
Okay.
You're just so gorgeous.
Do you have fears?
What are your fears?
Show us your fears.